Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, it's Alison Salvin with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is just outside of Vancouver on the west coast of Canada. So, welcome to my regulars. And if you've never seen me before, welcome. Or if you're watching on replay, thanks so much for joining me. I'm just going to make sure by going to my other devices to make sure that we are broadcasting and we've got sound, and yeah, we've got sound, so everything looks good. Excellent. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm just also going to nip over here because this is where I can see your comments as the video goes on. So let me just make that bigger, and there we go. Hi Keisha, how are you? How you doing? And then somebody said, hi, Allie. I'm not sure who that is. It's a Facebook user. If it's a hello, Allie, it's probably one of my family members. Anyway, hello, you guys. We're going to have fun today. Hi, Lori from Ohio. How are you? Hope you're not too hot in Ohio. I haven't been following the weather in that part of the country. It's beautiful in Vancouver. Not too bad. Nice, like 20. I don't know what it is, 25? It's warm. Maybe it's more than that, 26, 27. It's hot, but it's nice. You're crafting along. Oh, I wonder what you're doing. What you playing with, Keisha? What stamp set? Today we're going to be playing with Hey Chuck. I love Hey Chuck. I'm going to be doing the Hey Chuck bundle. So cute. Okay, I think that's everybody that's come on so far. Looks like we're good. Lazy Days, that's a good one. My sister made me a whole bunch of, I think I showed them on one of my lives. My sister Mo made me a whole bunch of cards using that bundle. Really nice bundle. For those of you who are joining me, this is Wednesday, July the 19th. Normally I don't say that, but today is a one-day, 24-hour sale, 15% off on all stamp sets in the annual catalog. I've had people ask me, is it better to buy the stamps at the discount or is it better to leave them in a bundle? And the answer is maybe, maybe not. It depends on the price of the dies versus the price of the stamps. So you're going to have to do a little bit of math on taking 15% off the stamps and adding it to the dies and seeing how that compares to the bundled price. Because sometimes it's better to just leave it as a bundle. But there's so many stamp sets that we have that are standalone. They don't have any dies that go with them specifically or a punch. I'm thinking, remember the bird's eye that we used the other day? So cute. I'm not sure if I've got that one here. I don't think so. It was a little cute one with them on the bird on the books. Remember that one? That was so cute. And actually, my sister, I just got this card today. If she's joining us, hi Ellie. If she's joining us today, my sister Mose, I opened it early. This is my birthday card that she sent me. Look at this. Isn't that cute? And I think this is one that's called Coffee. Oh, gosh. It's called Coffee. Let's see. What is it called? Coffee with Friends. Look at that. That's on sale today for 15% off. This stamp set. Isn't that gorgeous what she did? Anyways, I opened it early. Don't tell her. Although she's watching, she'll know. Anyway, there's tons. What else did I ordered that one today because I didn't have it. I also ordered Beside Me. If you're a newsletter subscriber to me, you would have got my newsletter yesterday where I had a really nice card featuring that stamp set. So that one's called Beside Me. And I mentioned Bird's Eye View. Love that one. So just flip through the catalog, looking for stamps that aren't connected to a bundle, and grab them today at 15% off because you can't beat a sale, right? Yay. Okay. Hello from sunny Alberta. Finally! Who's that in sunny Alberta? Your name's not coming up, so I don't think you granted permission for the Facebook to have me see your name. So Facebook user from sunny Alberta, just type in your name so then I know who you are. All right, so shall we get started? Shall we stamp? Let's start some stamping. Here we go. So like I said, we're going to be using Hey Chuck. Love Hey Chuck. Hey Chuck is the featured bundle in an upcoming class that Ange McKay and I are doing. Now we're doing it, this one is on August 19th. So let me show you what comes with the class. You're going to provide the bundle, right? If you buy it through us, though, you get a bonus, but you do need the stamps and the dies, okay? But in your goodie bag, we're going to be sending you 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know where the 12 are, but there's some of them anyways. You're going to get half a pack of the Earthen Elegance 12 by 12 paper. So we're going to send you half a pack, so 12 sheets, double-sided. We're going to cut them to 6 by 12 so we can mail it. So that's part of your goodie bag. You're going to get that. You're going to get a full pack of the Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequins. Love these. Okay. And you're going to get a full package of the 2023-2025 In Color Jute trim. So we're going with sort of that very earth palette. Although there is some peacock and stuff that you can use. Okay, so that's the class. We're going to be making 4 cards. We're going to craft along together on August the 19th in a Facebook group. So the link is all over my page. You can find that. All right, so shall we get started and make a card? So I'm going to start with, this is Pretty Peacock. I'm going to give that a nice little crease. And I want to make a spanner card. Some people call it a bridge card. Some people call it a spanner. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer. Here it is. And I'm going to use this side of the cutting line. So that's where our little channel where our blade runs up and down. And I'm going to take my card. I've scored it. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm going to just put it in here. And I'm going to line it up with 1 1/4 on this side. Okay, so 1 1/4. I'm going to slide this up to that score line. And I'm going to press that in, because that's where the actual blade is. You can see where these lines meet in the middle is where the actual blade is. I'm going to just run it up. And now I've got a little cutoff piece. Okay, but it's still attached here at the score line. Now flip it over and do another one. I'm going to go back up here and make sure it's, yeah, there we go. Line up, push. Okay, so that's how I'm going to get my 2 sides and my middle. Did you guys see in the online exclusives that you can buy the scoring blade now in a pack of 2? And I thought, well, you know, a lot of people lose. Hi, Gail. Hi, Janet. A lot of people lose the scoring blades. At least I do. But I didn't this time. And I thought, oh, anyway, I thought I'm going to treat myself to some. Okay, so I bought the little pack in online exclusives. And I put it in, and oh my gosh, I was pressing so hard because I had to, my old one, I guess I gotten really, really, really dull. This one's fantastic. So treat yourself to a new one if you're anything like me. Okay, we're just going to rescore this, or bone folder it. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff here I need to sort out. I've gone ahead and cut out 2 pieces of designer series paper from the Earthen Elegance. Okay, I cut it 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. So exactly the size for these 2, side flaps. Okay. And I think that's all I've cut. Yeah, that's it. Now let me grab, I'm going to treat myself to a brand new glue because I was using it yesterday in a tutorial video, and I think I was squeezing the last little bit out of it. So I'm going to treat myself to a brand new one. Okay, so I'm just going to use my white glue that you know I love, right? Hope those of you that just joined are having a good day, having a good week. It's hump day today. We're almost over halfway through the week. Okay. Go. All right. So that's going to be my 2 side pieces, okay? In the middle, I'm going to have a decorated piece. Now I've cut this piece to, see where it is. Did I? Here it is. This is probably it. This looks like it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. And that's not it. So I'm going to have to cut myself a piece. I need a piece for the middle. I need it to be 4 1/4. So I know that's the length. And then I need to just remind myself, oops, what width this is. So let's just do that. 3. I was guessing 3, but one never knows. So 3. Be 4 1/4 by 3. Okay. So this is going to be my piece. It's going to go in the middle there. Okay. You see that that's a little tight. So I'm going to grab my little teeny weeny squeaky. I'm just going to give myself a little, ooh, that's really squeaky. Really sorry. That'll grind your teeth, won't it? There we go. That should be good. Yeah, so that's going to be my middle piece, okay? My decorated piece. But let's get some decorations going. So the dies, this die set comes with how many dies? Let's see here. I need to just grab the insert. See what it says. It says it comes with 9 dies. Now this is one of those stamp sets that has the dies that cut out the larger images. So it cuts out all 4 of the roosters. It cuts out the birthday cake, the fence, and the little skateboard. It's also got a little weather vane there, and it's got a sun. So let's cut some of those out. I'm going to cut out a couple of suns. So I need 2 of them because it's only like a half moon here. Grab our Stampin' Cut and Emboss, our mini. Anybody else talking? No, you're all just watching. Okay, I'll just keep talking. Grab that. I'm going to put that through. Oop. Anybody buying any stamps today on sale? I said it earlier at the beginning of our craft along today. I said that I had treated myself to the coffee with friends, and I think it's was it Beside Me? It's the one with the man with the kids and they're fishing and doing other things. Because if you like coloring, that's always a good one. Okay, so I've got 2 of those. All right, and then some of the other ones I have to actually stamp and color before I can cut out. So let me grab some pieces of basic white here. I need some fences, or fence posts, right? So what I've done, I've already gone ahead and colored a few of them, but I just wanted to show you how I colored these. But that will mean that you don't have to sit watching me color a whole bunch and cut out a whole bunch. We'd be here all day. So I'm going to grab didn't use cherry cobbler. I used to color that. I don't use like a Cajun craze or something. Oh. Real rat, cherry cobbler. No, I didn't use any of those. Well, I'm going to grab a Cajun craze, you guys. So just a sec here. Hopefully that's the one that I used earlier, or we're going to be a little bit snickered. We'll try it. Maybe I used red. Don't know. I'm trying to look at my other ones here. What did I use? Oh, I know what I used, you guys. I used pecan pie. Sorry. Okay, so we got light smoky slate, light pecan pie, dark smoky slate. So what I did is I just I really just scribbled, you guys. Like, Sometimes we spend way too much time on stuff, don't we? So I'm going to color, I'm laying like a little foundation of color, so smoky slate. Okay, there we go. And then I've got the darker one, and I'm just going to, I'm really, like, you guys, it's so embarrassing. I'm just kind of scribbling. Just scribble. Okay, so let me show you what I've got so far. You can see, whoop, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. So I've got the dark and the light, but I'm not doing any blending fancy schmancy. Then I'm going to take my pecan and I'm going to just adding it, sort of like, you know, when you have an old worn fence and sometimes the wood is the original color and then you've got the, you know, it's been beaten by rain and so it kind of gets weathered and gray. That's all I'm doing. So I'm going to take my little fence here and I'm going to tape down my, line that up, tape that down, and then let's run that through. Okay, go. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Now, through the magic of television, look at me. Look at all these I've got. I've got 5 fences. There they are. Okay, so I just stamped, colored 5 of them. All right. Now, this is going to be a little bit of an experiment, but you guys are always supportive, so hopefully it won't go wrong. What I did was I took a piece of peacock, matching my card, and then I've gone ahead and stuck some tear and tape along it, like a strip, okay? Because I want to put this down on my strips. So let me just start this. Make sure I'm in camera here, am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm going to just grab that. Another thing you can do, I'm just going to do it now, with your bone folder is what we call burnish, which just means really sticking that down so that it stays, because it's double-sided tape, right? So it stays on that one side. There we go. Now I don't want to just peel this whole thing off because that might be a disaster for me. So I'm just going to peel the start of it off. And then I'm just going to fold that out into the, I'll call it out into the margin, okay? I'm going to grab my fence. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like this. Might not be perfect, but it'll be okay. And can you see, I'm just trying to get it between those 2 spaces. Okay. So let's see how well I can do at this. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to just pull a little bit more off. And then this is, I have not tried this yet. So I'm hoping that this works. Oh gosh, taking a big risk here. Oh yeah, that worked. And then I'm going to do another one. Pull that all off now, I think. And I think I can eyeball that. And then I want to put this little guy at the end. I think that might be long enough. Oh yeah, that's way long. Might not even need that much. I might be able to cut a little bit off. I think I've actually got one too many. So what do you know? So I'm going to pull that off. And then I'm going to trim this off. So I'm going to stick my scissors under there. And I didn't need that extra one. Who knew? Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'll just go like that. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so that's just a little line of fence posts. Now I can just set that aside. So I've got my suns, I've got my fence post. Now I need my rooster. And there's so many cute ones here, you guys. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I chose this one here because it looks like it's screaming to get up in the morning. At least that's what it looks like to me. So let's grab him out of here. This is him. And just need a block to put him on. Okay. Looks good. Going to use Memento because we're going to color him in with our Stampin' Blends. There we go. So cute. Laugh whenever I see him. It's so funny. Anybody saying anything? Hello, everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. Yeah, I said hello to everybody. Pretty sure. Yes. Okay. Isn't he cute? So now let's color him in. I thought he'd be really cute with a peacock tail. So let me grab my peacock and I'm just going to lay some color down. Again, these are not huge areas to color, and I'm not really spending too much time being picky and blending and shading. Plus, I'm not an artist, so I do my best. But it seems to come out okay if I just kind of add a little bit of the dark. And then we can go back in and just blend that all in. Pretty straightforward. Okay. So now we got his tail done. And I think we will do, I'm going to lay a little bit of, let's see here. How about a little bit of, I've got cherry cobbler. I have no idea why. I must have thought it was a good idea. I'm going to just put a little bit along his belly. Now this is light, isn't it? Yeah, which is quite dark, which is fine. Then I'm going to grab some crumb cake and I'm going to go over this whole thing. Crumb cake, doing this little wing here. And I did use that pecan, didn't we, earlier? So I could use my pecan and just maybe add a little bit. As a shade, maybe there. Well, that's not too bad. That's kind of what I did with them. Then I've got his little plume on the top of his head, which I think I'm gonna, you know what, on my original I did not do this, but I think I'm gonna color it with the peacock. I think just to tie the color in, because he could have a little plume of peacock on the top of his head, couldn't he? Made up little type of rooster. It's okay. So let's just add a little bit like that, and then we can. Okay, looks good. Then we're just going to add a little bit more color to all these little elements. So I've got a little eyelid, his neck. Now I think his neck, I'm going to do his neck in Cajun, I think. Let me see what color this is. Yeah, I guess. Sometimes you just have to commit. It's a funny looking bird, isn't he? And then see that little jowl under there? Let's grab a real red. And let's just make his little, whatever you call it. What you call it? Not a cone, but something. Inside of his mouth. I'm going to make that red with a big red tongue. Since he's yelling to, get up in the morning here. And I'm going to make his legs. Whoops. His legs and his foot. Use pumpkin pie.
color that in. And I think I'm going to use pumpkin for the outside of his mouth. I'm just really making this up. This is different than my original. Kind of funny looking. Okay, so there he is in all his glory. In all his cock-a-doodle-doo glory. Let's cut him out because we have a coordinating die. Yay. And line this up. Don't you love it when you've got a die that you can cut out and you don't have to fussy cut? I know there are people in the world that love to fussy cut, and my hat's off to you. I'm not one of them. I'll hold that in place. I'm also going to grab this, and I'm going to stamp the skateboard. So where can I grab my skateboard from? It's an awfully large block for my little skateboard. That's okay. And let's color that one in. I'm going to do a red on the top. Skateboarding. Gosh, my son was a crazy skateboarder when he was a kid. And I used to worry because he had a few crashes. The only good news was that he actually listened to me under threat of me taking it away from him if he didn't wear his helmet and his his elbow pads. And I used to go to the skate park and watch for a bit, and him and his buddy were the only two that wore helmets. The rest of them, they probably got some head injuries when they were kids. And I used to think, oh my gosh, he's going to kill himself. And now he is a grown-up man, very grown-up, and he rides dirt bikes. And I'm thinking, please go back and use a skateboard, because dirt bikes scare me. Especially when he posts videos of what he's doing. And I'm thinking, it's a little dangerous. Okay, should we cut these out? But of course, he's a grown-up man, so I have no control. Gosh, I love these characters in this stamp set. Who doesn't love these characters in this stamp set? So cute. Come to our class. It's going to be awesome. I talked about it at the beginning. You can find all the info. I've got my little bits, I think. I think we've got everything cut out. I think so. Now, I do need a piece for my inside of my card, which is going to go here. But it is not quite the right size. So we need a card that is 4 by 5 1/4. And that would be that one. There we go. It's going to be my inside. And on my inside, I've got the little birthday cake. There we go. And I'm going to grab Cajun Craze because this is a color that I've used quite a bit. And it kind of goes with the theme of the card. Oh, somebody jumped on. Don't show Mom off. Yeah. Hi, Carol. How are you? Yeah, I'll show you it all at the end, too. Hi, Valerie. Yes, Keisha. It's actually not on Facebook. He's not on Facebook. He's not a big Facebook guy. It's on Instagram. And it's like, oh, my God, what are you doing? And he's falling. And his fiance, a couple of weeks ago, it was actually kind of frightening. And he admitted to me later that he was kind of momentarily held his breath. She hit some gravel because she's taken this sport up with a vengeance, which is really cool, right? When your partner decides that she'd like to do it too. She's as crazy as he is. Anyway, she went into a tree, and he's got a video of it because he wears a what do you call those things you wear on your head? Go cam or whatever they're called. And I'm holding my breath like one of those. And I said, is she okay? And he said, oh, yeah, yeah. He said, but I got to say, Mom, when I went up to her, I was afraid that she'd really hurt herself, broke her neck. Or anyways, she dusted herself off and he's bought her a new helmet. I'm just like, could be worse, right? I could be her mom. I wonder what Nancy thought when she saw that video. Okay, so this is going on the inside. Anyway, what are you going to do? They're kind of adrenaline junkies. He definitely is, always has been. But he's kind of a careful adrenaline junkie. I wouldn't say he's just like throws himself at stuff. Okay, so now this is what we've got. Okay, now we got to decorate this little panel here. Okay, so I did have that cut, didn't I? Did I use it for something? I wasn't supposed to. Remember we cut it? Is this it? Oh gosh, let's see. Phew, that's it. Okay, so let's lay this out. We've got our sun. Remember when we did our sun? So I want to put one sun and then I got another sun. So I'm going to kind of do it like this to make a full sun. And then I'm going to have my rooster and I'm going to have my skateboard. So he's standing on his skateboard. Okay, this is just rough. Okay, then I'm going to have my fence, but I gotta really lay this hopefully in a good spot. So to give me sort of a place to put it, I'm going to grab that Cajun craze and I'm going to stamp "You've got something to crow about." And we're going to use the Cajun craze and we're going to stamp it here. You've got something to crow about. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue this. Now, this could go sideways and not be perfect, but you know what? Whatever. It's a card and someone will love it, right? So I want to do that up just a titch up like that, I think. Maybe like that. Yeah, I'm just guessing, you guys. I really am just guessing. It's all guessing. Guess. Okay. Hopefully that's not too low. And then let's put our skateboard on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to glue this guy on. And bring my chicken or my rooster and just see where he should be on his little board. And then we should pop him up, right? Yeah. Isn't it cute? Wait till you see this, though. Wait till you see when I finish. It's super cute. Any of these roosters would have been cute, right? This guy's really cute. Oop. And he's got to be on his board. Unless he's doing a trick. An Oli. I remember Olis. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and glue this to the middle of our front of our card. I love spanner cards. They're so cute. I know that, Keisha, you're working with Lazy Days today, right? That's what you're working on. My sister Mo made me a really great spanner card using that set. And I think she used, the arbor or the, top of the gazebo. She used that as the way to attach the two sides. Okay, how cute is this? This will be cute just the way it is. But remember we did this? Remember we had this? So we're going to put this on the front. Now we only want this glued to this part and this part. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab some tape. Decide where that's going. And I'm going to just take this in the middle like that. So I can go like this. And whoop. We don't want any glue on the middle part or we will be sad. Be very sad because it'll stick where we don't want. So let's go pop that down and I'm going to have to hold that for a sec. Put that in place. Yeah, that's good. And then over on this side, we're going to do the same thing. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? I don't often say that my own card is cute, but I got to tell you, I like this card. I think it's cute. So again, we're going to hold that down, right? And remove this tape. Okay, because we don't need that anymore. Let that set a bit. What do you think, you guys? Isn't that cute? Oh, it's a little crooked. Let's fix that. Oop, not that side. Can I fix this side? It might be just a crooked fence. Yeah, it's a crooked fence today. Oh, well, that's okay. Now, I got one more element. I've got my Cajun Craze, and I'm going to just use my embossing buddy. And I've got the stamp that says Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine with the Versamark. And then I'm going to add my white embossing powder. There we go. And then we'll heat set that. Everybody still with me? Fence not needed. Well, if I'm going to open the card, I kind of need the fence. Heat set this little puppy. I think I emboss 99% of my sayings, I've decided, you guys. I'm always seem to be embossing with you guys, right? I love the way it just kind of shines and really pops. Okay, so that's good. And then, oh, I got to bring back the squeaky wheel. Sorry, you guys. Got to bring back my little squeaky. I could cut this by hand, I guess. But. Okay, and then I'm going to just, I guess I'll do it this way. Could have given myself a little bit bigger piece of paper, couldn't I? Oh, well, might as well challenge myself. There we go. And what we're going to do is I'm going to just trim this by hand. I'm just going to cut this at an angle, just like that, and then keep this one straight. And I don't want, I think I'm going to grab a very tiny dimensional. Where is the tiny dimensionals? Of course, you can always just cut a regular size one, smaller, right? Here's my little guy. And I just want to put that on this side, maybe a couple of those, like so. And backs are being difficult. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to just have that like that. So there we go. So we've got Rise and Shine. You get something to crow about. Woo. It's your birthday. Isn't that cute? Hi, Lane. Oh, thanks, Lena. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Janet. This set was not on your radar. I know. It's like, hello. I'll go back to see what you did. Yeah, Valerie, it was, I mean, they can laugh about it now. And she's such a good sport, my future daughter-in-law. But I was horrified. And anyway, she said, oh, it's okay. I'm okay. She jumped right back up and took a deep breath and got back on her bike. Ooh, I think I need my little adhesive eraser there. Okay, so that's the one I made today. I'll show you the one I made yesterday. This was my practice one. And you see how I've got this, my fence is too high. So that's why I made myself a note. Lower the fence. Here's my note. Lower the fence. So this one's still cute. Super cute, right? And then here we go. My fence is crooked, but it doesn't matter. Still works. Super cute. Now remember the other day, I don't know if you guys remember, we made this one the other day. This is using that Rays of Light stamp set. Now there's a stamp set, you guys. If you don't have Rays of Light, you need to go and grab that on the 15%. It's a large background stamp, and look at this. It's fabulous. I heat emboss this with white embossing. This guy looks like, now this guy looks crazy, like as a giant. This guy looks like, oh gosh, do I have to get up and crow today? That's what he looks like to me, kind of a bit lazy. Then we've got the weather vane there, which is sweet. I did put something on the inside. It's your birthday. Rise and shine, it's your birthday. So those are the 2 cards that I've made so far on my lives. So this is to advertise our upcoming Hey Chuck class. So you want to check that out. Okay. Let's see. Very fun. Thanks, Keisha. Oh, thanks, Gail. Love it. Thank you. Oh, Christina, yeah, I'm so glad you're coming. Yeah, check out the registration and join us. We're going to have so much fun. Now, what else did I want to tell you? We got the stamp sale. I told you that just 24 hours today. Remember, anytime you place an order with me in July, let me bring this over. You're going to get the free video tutorial. It's PDF. It's got 12 video tutorials. It's produced by myself and 11 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. Some names you might recognize: Erica Serwin, Michaela Tildred. She is, what's her oink pen? Is it Crafty Oink Pen, I think. Jackie Williams from New Zealand, Rachel Testman from the US. So there's 11 of us, and we created a video tutorial for the Earth and Elegance. And so you're going to get that free when you make any size purchase from me in July. If you don't want to make a purchase, that's okay. You can buy the tutorial for $19.50 in my tutorial store. So that's an option. Okay. Any questions? Thanks, Cheryl. Nice to see you pop on there. Okay, I think I got everybody. Oh, hi, Amy. I didn't see you. Linda didn't want me to put the fence on. Adamant, but she didn't want me to put the fence on. But then Linda, all I do is I guess I could glue this down, you mean, and then just not have the fence. I thought the fence was kind of cute, making it a spanner card, but you're right. I could have left it off. And I could have glued these 2 sides down, so just the middle open. That would work too, if you don't want to do a spanner. I forgot to show you one thing, you guys. Here's my original card. Oh, I did fix it. This is my original card, and when I opened it, I could see the back of my fence, and that's when I decided to stick the matching paper so that it wasn't so obvious. Okay. All right. We're all good? Okay, so when will I see you again? Well, there's a song, right? When will I see you again? Yeah. I'll see you on Sunday at 10 a.m. All right. So until then, happy stamping, everyone, and bring out your stamps and start coloring and make a spanner card. Okay, bye for now.